What is up, everyone? Today we're going to be matchmaking the UFC Bantamweight division. A lot has changed since Merab has become the champion, and I want to talk about it. I think that there's a lot of interesting matchups, a lot of new fights coming up, and let's get into it. Starting off, I would love to see Figgy get the title shot. I would love it. He deserves it way more than Umar. Umar should have never fought Cory. That fight should have never been signed, especially the second time after he pulled out. But the UFC is going to give it to him. I just know they are. I think that they're in negotiations to make Peter Yan versus Figueiredo in December. So I say, why not do this fight? Two grapplers. I don't think it's going to be entertaining because I don't think they're going to grapple much with each other. And I know some people will say, like, oh, well, they're going to be striking, so it's actually going to be entertaining. Hot take. I think these guys, when they grapple, are far more entertaining than when they strike, specifically these two. Merab, when he grapples, it's fun. It is fun. Sometimes he needs the thigh, but still. I think this fight is going to happen in March or February. I think that they're going to go to Abu Dhabi, one of those months, and I think that this is going to be the co-main to Islam versus Arman. Yeah, that's what I think. Next up, December 14th, Tampa Bay, main event, 5 rounds, Peter Yan, Figueiredo. Guaranteed fun fight. They're already in negotiations, so I just had to put this here. And this could be on the December pay-per-view. I feel like that pay-per-view, it's already going to be good, so why not give this card a good main event? Guaranteed fun fight. And I think everyone wants to see this. Next up, Sean O'Malley. A lot of talk about, he's going to take a year off, 9 months, 10 months. So it's very hard to say who he's going to fight. I say have him fight Peter Yan, July, International Fight Week, 5 rounds, co-main event. The reason I'm not saying he should fight in July or end of July, August, September, is they usually go to Salt Lake City in Utah, and they usually go to Australia at those times. He's not going to fight on either of those cards. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you put him at elevation? Why would you throw him in Australia? So I say this makes perfect sense. And Peter Yan, if he loses, this is the fight to make. If he wins and Merab wins versus Umar, this is the fight to make. If Merab loses to Umar and they need someone, they may not be able to make this fight, unfortunately. I know people are saying, Cory should fight Sean O'Malley now. I'm not convinced that that's going to be the most entertaining fight. Recently, Cory has been a little bit more low output. Sean O'Malley also is kind of low output. They both kind of wait for the big shots. I don't know how fun of a fight that is. These two, close fight last time. They need to settle the score. 5 rounds. I say this is the fight to make. They have a little bit of beef. It would sell well, and it's a guaranteed fun fight, unlike Cory versus Sean, which could be a little bit slow. Next up, who's Cory going to fight? Cory is going to fight, spring 2025, April, May, and he's going to fight the winner of Aldo versus Batista. I think that Aldo should have fought Cory in August. And even after the Umar fight, they should have fought anyway. I don't know why they made the Aldo fight. Makes no sense. But it's whatever. Hopefully he wins and we could see Aldo versus Cory. If not, Cory, unfortunately, you're going to have to fight down. You lost your last fight. And if Batista wins, he's going to be on a nice win streak if he beats Aldo. So I say that this is the fight to make. Next up, spring 2025, same timeline, trying to keep it very similar. Chito Vera, who is he going to come back and fight? I know he said versus Figgy that, he came back too quick, so I assume he's going to take some time off. I think that he should fight the winner of Rob Font versus Kyler Phillips. The reason being, I think Kyler Phillips is going to win, and him versus Chito, pretty much guaranteed fun fight, even though Chito, he could make it boring, but very interesting striking match, 2 finishers. If Rob Font wins, then this matchup kind of doesn't make sense because that's going to be a rematch. But even if it's a rematch, it was a fun fight last time, so it's not the worst thing. But that's what I think they should do. Next up, November 23rd, China. Song Yadong, he needs an opponent. Henry Cejudo doesn't want to fight him. A lot of these guys are already matched up, don't want to fight him, or he's already fought them. I say give him Montel Jackson. Reason being, Song Yadong is only 26, 27. He's shown that he's close to being at the top, but he's just a step behind. He needs to develop a little bit more. So he needs to fight down for a few more fights. And then eventually they can start giving him really hard matchups if he wins those. Montel Jackson, one of the few bantamweights that doesn't have a fight and is ready to fight. Last fight, I believe, was a first round KO. I don't know if he was the underdog or not. It was like very close odds. It was a very impressive performance. And yeah, Song Yadong, you have to have him on the China card. This fight, again, guaranteed fun fight. And yeah, that's what I think they should do. Lastly, Sean O'Malley, it's very tough to matchmake him. I think he should fight Peter Yan, but there's so many possibilities. The reason I don't think that he should fight Cejudo is because I don't think Cejudo at his age should take that much time off. He's like 37, almost 38 for a bantamweight. He doesn't have that much more time. He's looking a little bit worse every performance. And yeah, it could be fun. The build-up would be very cringy, but, you know, I wouldn't mind if that fight got made. But that's why I don't think that they're going to do the fight. And I think because of that, Cejudo said if it's not O'Malley at bantamweight, he's probably not going to fight there anymore. I think he should go back down to flyweight. And if Brandon Moreno beats Amir Albazi, he should fight Moreno. That's what I think that they should do. And yeah, that's it. That's the matchups I want to see. But yeah, let me know what you think.